Hey everybody, sorry I got a phone call. This is part 2 of our seated flow. So after taking a couple rounds of cat-cow on your own, coming into your breath and just feeling where you're at, again, being aware of your space and your body, we're going to go into a seated leg lift. So similar to where we were hugging our knee into our chest, you just want to keep your knee at a 90-degree angle. This may mean like lifting it up and back down. Lifting it up, I wish you could see, and back down. So basically you're just bringing the leg up and bringing it back down. Bringing it up. And this is a good place to for you to flex your feet, maybe do some ankle rolls here. I know during travel, sometimes we sit for a really long period of time, not moving or walking a lot. So either way, I mean, we need to stretch out all of our joints that get us to where we need to be and do work for our body. So ankles, wrists, shoulders, necks. So just every part. So after we do the leg lift and the if you need to do some ankle rolls, we're going to go into a seated cat-cow. Again, just be aware of your space. So the easiest way is just to raise your arm, bring it back behind you so your hand is like, and should be in the middle of your back. Your other arm you're going to bring around, and what you're trying to do is clasp your hands behind your back. So we're going to come up, and if this is where you can go, great. Just being mindful of your body, your motion, your range of motion, where you need to be, and what feels good. Oftentimes things are going to be tight, especially after you've been traveling or sitting. So if you are able to clasp your hands, you just kind of want to pull down on your right arm and pull up with your left, strengthening your back and getting a good stretch in here. You may feel some tightness in here and just breathing into that. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So releasing your hands, bringing your arm forward and bringing your arm around back. So not a lot of room needs to be taken up. So if we were in a yoga class, we'd be stretching out, we'd be going back and everything. So this is just a modification, really. So we'll go ahead and do the other side. So bringing our left hand up and back, bringing our right arm around and up. Try them to clasp. While you're traveling or somewhere, if you have a strap or like your keys, like a lanyard on your keys or something like that, you can place that in between your hands. So if you're unable to clasp, and then you can pull up on that and kind of do a little motion for your shoulders, and you really get a good stretch. That one is called cow face. So in a yoga class, we would have our legs crossed and our hands back. And so again, just a different version modified. So after we do cow face, we're going to do our seated twist. This is one of the most simple ones we can do. So on an inhale, we're going to place our right hand behind our hip, or even at your side too would work. And taking your hand, your left hand, placing it on the outside of your right knee and just twisting back. If there's an empty chair or a seat or something next to you, you can always reach out and grab and just deepening that twist. Remembering to breathe here, inhales and exhales out the nose. Exhale, release, and come back to center. Switching sides. So again, the left hand is behind your hip or on the side, maybe grabbing a side of a seat or a chair or something, wherever you are. Right hand on the outside of your left leg and just twisting back. Deepening that twist. Taking a few rounds of breath. Releasing and coming back to center. So we're going to do one of our final poses. We're going to do a seated forward fold. So obviously you guys can see I'm in my car, so I have my steering wheel here. Oftentimes, like if you're at a plane or a conference or sitting, there isn't going to be a lot of room for you to fold forward. So just as far as you can go and as far as it feels good. So we're just going to simply place our hands on our thighs or our knees. And we're trying to get so just exhale as you lean forward. Inhale as you come up, as we're opening. And the point of this, a lot of the times we're relaxed, we're sitting, we're leaning, we're like, oh my God, is this over yet? We just want to make sure that our spine is staying straight. So when you're folding forward, you just want to bring your back flat and lengthen and just feel that lengthening. This would be a really good stretch for your low back as well. So again, hands on your thighs, your knees, and just coming forward, keeping your back straight, lengthened, and coming back up. You can engage your core here and get like a mini push-up. Also, if you flex your arms, your biceps, flex your core, and then just engage everything, you can feel that and using your body weight and just pushing yourself back up. So this is another good, just quick exercise for you to do too, wherever you are. Our next final, this is an option for you guys after we do our forward fold. If you're ready and with the space, you can just bring your hands to heart center and give yourself some gratitude. If you have the room, if it's not a super awkward position to be in or a place that you're at, I'm not going to be able to, but this is going to be my range of motion for my upward salute. So I'm just imagining lengthening my spine, bringing my shoulders back and down away from my ears, raising my hands and my arms as far as I can go, bringing them down to heart center and taking a few more rounds of breath. I want to thank you all for joining my video today, taking a peek. I hope you guys all have safe travels. I hope you feel good before and after and during your travels. And if there's any questions or concerns, as always, please reach out. Namaste.